Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Bitcoin market review for December 14th, 2022. And before we get into the price action from yesterday, I want to point you again to the economic calendar. And yesterday we had two high impact news events, like back to back. We had the FOMC statement at 2 p.m. and then at 2:30 we had the FOMC press conference. Both are very high impact news events. And if you look at price, we can see that, we can spot it in price. So this is the 2 p.m. candle right here, this big down candle, boom. And then 2:30 is this down candle, which again breaks this low and takes out a couple of lows right here. So both news events are high impact news events, so you have to be aware of them when you are in the market. And yeah, I think with that said, we can get right into the setups. One more thing for FOMC, as it is in the afternoon at 2 p.m. and 2:30. Usually the morning price action is not too clean, and especially like in the early morning. So the London session was pretty slow, not really a setup. And we had the first setup at 11 a.m. So in all the morning price action, it wasn't really good setup until like 11 a.m. And I'm gonna show you this setup right now. Actually, we can just go over this price action right here a little bit. You can see consolidation, quite tight price action, then taking liquidity above, pushing down below again, consolidation, and then price starts to expand higher. Not really giving a setup in here, or a good setup that I want to journal. And the first good setup it gives is up here. So we can see we have a nice uptrend going here, so higher highs, higher lows. And right here we have a nice fair value gap. Right here, like this. You can also draw out the Fib tool, like so. And you can see we have high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then price pushes up again, not yet breaking this high, but we kind of expect this to be broken. As actually, let me go onto the 15 minutes so I can draw out some highs over here, because there is a high we are definitely shooting for. Not how I wanted to do that, so can I get it? Yes, there we go. Draw this out all the way over here, because we're gonna need that. So we can see we have an uptrend going, and we can expect price to draw to this high right there. So we have a nice uptrend right here. We see price comes back down into a discount. You know, I mean, actually at this point we would have to do it like this, you know, like at the point of this candle where it starts to retrace back down. It retraces right down to the equilibrium line into a discount, touches the down close candle right here, fills the fair value gap, and then it pushes up higher right here, you know, takes out this high. Now we could draw it like this. It does so again, goes back down into the order block right here, and then expands higher once more. Then it starts a consolidation. This is during lunch, you know, this is 11:30ish, and then it starts to consolidate going into lunch. And now I wanna drop down to the 3-minute, because this is a setup on the 3-minute, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. So we looked at from this low to this high, then it pushed down into the fair value gap. You can see it's really nicely visible here on the 3-minute as well. On the 3-minute is a little bit more distinct, like so, you know, low to high, down back into a discount, fills the fair value gap, touches the down close candle, which is the order block, and then expands higher, comes back down into the order block, goes higher once more, and then it starts its lunch consolidation. And here we have a nice fair value gap on the 3-minute. You can see price consolidates above the fair value gap, pushes through it right here into the order block, then eventually goes into the fair value gap with the candles, or you can see the candle bodies close in this fair value gap perfectly, and this is the move prior to then expanding after lunch. So it moves down here at 1 p.m. So 1 p.m. goes down, 3 minutes after 1 p.m. and then it starts to expand higher. And so yeah, this is quite a nice setup because we have the lunch consolidation above a fair value gap, push down into the fair value gap, actually throw it into this order block, comes back up to a premium, to the equilibrium, pushes down once more into the fair value gap, and then eventually it expands higher. And as you can see, expands higher. This was the high we just have drawn out on the 15-minute, a couple of minutes earlier. And yeah, we can see it touches it perfectly here, then takes 2 candles, kind of consolidation, 2 3-minute candles, then it expands further through. And then prior to the news release, price already starts to push down, and then on the news release, it really expands lower right there. So this is the 2 p.m. news release, and this is the 2:30 news release, where it again takes out this low once more. And we actually can look at the 1-minute chart right here, because this is quite a nice thing, I mean, I would never trade this, and I'm not gonna journal it, but I just want to show it to you right here on this candle. So this candle is the 158 candle, 159, and then this is the news release candle. Do you see how nicely this goes up to fill this fair value gap and touch this order block right here? So it moves up, touches the order block, and then eventually, boom, shoots down, takes out this low, and then we have that kind of nice downtrend where it takes all of these lows and then eventually pushes below these lows right here, comes up, and then in the late evening it takes out this low and moves into some fair value gaps right here, and I think also a couple of order blocks. Yeah, this area right here, probably an order block on a higher time frame. And you can see this push then pushes into this order block. So this is just a funny setup I wanted to show it to you. I don't think you should journal that one, because with news it's never clear where they are pushing price, and it could be that on the news candle it could take out this high like nothing, could push up to like here or so, push out everybody, and then push to the downside. So never trade news events. That's what I want to say with this. But just funny that it would have worked out right here. And yeah, with that said, that has been all the setups from yesterday. I know not a lot, but that is due to the high impact news events. Usually they keep price a little bit in the consolidation here, then with the expansion to the other side, and then price push down again. But yeah, the setups that we had in yesterday's price action were really nice, good setups, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment if you have any suggestions of something you want to see on this channel, and yeah, I hope I see you guys again. Bye!